Viewer discretion is advised.
What is up, everybody? It's Josh and welcome to a brand new journey and welcome to another video. Tonight we are here at Busch Gardens Tampa to experience Howl-O-Scream 2023. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know I've been talking down on this event, but I want them to prove me wrong. The haunt season is here. I just want to get scared, have fun, hang out with some friends, and just enjoy my night. So with that being said, if you guys are ready to go on this spooky-filled, fun-filled, terrifying-filled journey, well, let's go. Alrighty, let's go through the junkyard. Our first time this... Oh, Deathwater Bayou stuff. Slender Man. Guys, this is phenomenal this year so far. I have no complaints. So I do have to say, so far, and I mean literally we're just getting started, it is starting out to be a pretty good event, and I think I might be wrong. They did bring the sliders back, and I'm very, very happy that they brought them back. But we still have a whole lot to do around here before I can give my final thoughts. So let's just keep moving along and having fun. But so far, I've been proven somewhat wrong. All right, let's head through our first house of the night, which will be the brand new house to Howl-O-Scream this year, D.H. Bagham's Circus of Fear. I do have to admit, the facade looks great. I want some popcorn and snacks.
Enjoy the circus.
Fingers?
Come and enjoy the show. So glad you were with us.
Welcome! Enjoy the show!
D.H. Bagham's Circus of Fear. It was a good house. It was a good house. Scenery was great. It's a really good replacement for Deathwater Bayou. That's really all I have to say. It's not a scary house, but maybe I will come back through again tonight when it's just a little bit darker and try to go through. See if it gets scarier later in the night. But so far, Busch Gardens, you're doing really good for Howl-O-Scream this year. Plane. So, Sin City Zombies. All I'm gonna say is I was right. You say this is like a Vegas strip with, you know, famous celebrities, but I didn't see any famous nobodies. I just saw a bunch of zombies running around and a chef smelling his own food. Like, where was Elvis? Where was any of the singers that they kind of like tried to bring up in the description of the scare zone? That was a very weak scare zone. That's it. And so I just want to say that I was correct about this area. It is completely 100% empty, and it was supposed to be Voodoo, and Voodoo is not here. See, I just don't understand. Why is this such an open area? They could have done so much here. I don't like that it's this empty. They're not even playing music. It is as quiet as can be. This really isn't getting me in the mood at all, actually. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. Keep this woman, O King of Kings, beneath thy almighty hands. God, the spirit. So if you guys can hear that audio in the background, that was for the shortcut last year because the shortcut was back there. So instead of getting rid of the audio completely, they just cut it out where the shortcut was and forgot to cut it out over here. So very interesting because the shortcut is literally on the other side of the park. So I don't know, but it's very interesting. Also, it is very, very empty here in Pantopia. Lucky we probably even have scary audio in this area, but it's sad looking. Like, man, couldn't get any worse. Alrighty, so let's do our second house for the night, which will be the residence home for the holidays. You guys know I really enjoy this house, so let's get it done. Let's get scared. Let's see a little holly jolly in this house. Tipsy. I know you too, Santa. I know Mrs. Claus too. Residence, home for the holidays, normally is one of my favorite houses at Howl-O-Scream, but unfortunately this year it seems like it's just like every other house at this event. Empty, not a lot of scares, and it just seems like I'm walking through a lights on behind the scenes tour of a haunted house. I don't know what's going on with this event, but I just hope it gets better throughout the coming weeks. Residence, home for the holidays, it was an okay house. I just want to see it get better. I really do. Alrighty guys, let's check out Big Ed's Demolition Derby. They're the Hell on Wheels costumes. It's pretty cool. Big Ed's Demolition Derby was a huge disappointment in my opinion. There were like 2 scare actors out roaming around the bumper cars, and there was only 1 scare actor riding the bumper cars with you. They did a better job with the bumper car zombies and clowns. So, I don't know. Like I'm gonna keep saying in this video, I just hope it gets better because it's just not it right now. It's an okay zone. If you want to skip over it, you can skip over it. You're really not missing anything. The scare actors did great, but it's just not, it's not it. Alrighty guys, we're heading into the shortcut, which is our next scare zone here at Howl-O-Scream. Take this one lightly, but I will say that it's not the scare actor's fault or the stage manager's fault or anybody's fault that isn't the ones really making the decisions. The shortcut was trash this year. Again, there was only like 3 or 4 scare actors in this scare zone. None of them made sense to the scare zone in my opinion. There were no gravediggers like there usually are. There were no nuns. There was no preacher. There was nothing that actually made sense. There wasn't even a lady in white walking around. And the shortcut is literally a cemetery. So none of it made sense. It was too short. It was 5 seconds to walk through. It just seemed like I was going through a little transition tunnel. That was it. It was trash, and it needs to either be scrapped or thought about a lot better if they decide they want to make it return again for another year. Alrighty, we are going to watch our first show for tonight, and it will be ScareZone. Let's do this. So I am one of those guys that love the Cirque shows that Busch Gardens has been putting on as of late, but unfortunately they seem like they're just a repeat with an overlay. So Cirque Extreme is a Howl-O-Scream themed show. Cirque Electric is a summer themed show. Literally pretty much the same stunts, same rendition of things. It's kind of just getting boring. The only thing that I saw change was there wasn't a guy walking on the death wheel. There was just a lady playing with fire instead. But they had the acrobats, they had the roller skaters, they had the dancers, and the trampoline. It's literally the same thing, and it's kind of getting old and boring, and it's time for something else. Alrighty, let's go through one of my favorite scare zones here at Howl-O-Scream Busch Gardens, Raven's Mill. Love this scare zone. This is one that I'll keep coming back for sure. But now we're done, so it's kind of sad. Wish they brought it all the way down to here. Alrighty, it is now time to go through Beyond the Veil. Super excited for this one. Fairies. I want to see what they did to improve from last year. So let's do it. Very cool. Look at this guy. Holy cow. It's like a wild mushroom. Who can run? That's crazy. I like that. It's insane. Beyond the Veil, A1 this year. Solid. It needed to be in that spot from the beginning. I thoroughly enjoyed that scare zone tonight. All the actors did great. The atmosphere is great. It's perfect. Oh, if it could have been in that area last year, it would have been A1 across the board for the past 2 years. But so far, I think this is my favorite scare zone, except for Junkyard. It is time to go watch the brand new stage show that has taken over Fiends. Rock the Grave, no rest for the wicked. Please don't disappoint me. You took Fiends from me. Let's go. Here's our seats for tonight's Rock the Grave show.
I see a red door and now painted black. Hey, 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 if you're ready to rage, raise your hands up, it's what rock and roll looks like. Hey, hey, we're in raise your hands up, it's what rock and roll looks like.
Alright, so respectfully, right at this point in time, I do not have anything I want to say about Rock the Grave. I want to wait till we get back home to the studio so I can really just sit down and talk. What the actual hell is this? This is what they decided to spend their money on? Really?
is coming for you.
The person that wants to just stand there and watch the scares happen in a house, that's great, but you're ruining it for everybody else. Walk through the house. If you miss the scare, get back in line and go do it again.
Also, don't hide and scare your friends.
Yeah, are you getting paid to be a scare actor? No, you're paying to be scared. So, Witch of the Woods was okay. So far tonight, I don't find any of these houses really scary. I think I got one scare. I don't remember the house, but you guys already seen the footage. But that's it. It's so weird. I don't know. Alrighty, it is time. Let's do Stranglewood Estate. It looks so awesome. Can't wait to get inside. I believe I stated in my video that I posted last week, which was like my final update for Howl-O-Scream, that this house would be good if they could fill it. A lot of people told me, Josh, you're wrong. They hired a lot of people this year. Where are they? There was like 4 people in that house. That's what's wrong with the house last year. Nobody's in there. I'm scared myself. Jeez, this event. Mind you guys, I paid $50. Actually, like almost $60 to be here tonight. It's not worth it so far. Not at all. Alrighty, so it's time to do our last house for the night here at Howl-O-Scream, the Forgotten Uprising. Let's do it. I see. You didn't like me calling it the bondage room?
Can't see shit.
Okay. This is like the only filled house tonight. Alrighty, it is the next day. Let's talk everything Howl-O-Scream 2023 Busch Gardens Tampa. Let me give you my thoughts, my overall feel for the event, if I think it's worth it, and there's just one thing that I want to bring up within this whole segment. I do want to start off by saying that anything I say has nothing to do with the scare actors, the creative team, or any of the people that put Howl-O-Scream on. This is totally for the higher ups and the people who just don't want to listen to anything that you have to say negative about the event. They only want the positive so that it makes their event look great. So with that being said, the scare actors did phenomenal. They worked with what they had. Some of them literally were the only ones in the houses, so they were literally doing everything. Set designs were great, but the overall event just seems like it's going downhill. The event seems like it gets a lower and lower budget every year, and it sucks because it makes no sense to me, because they bring in a lot of money for Howl-O-Scream, whether it be from ticket purchases, alcohol purchases, or like front of the line purchases. They bring in a lot of money, and they're not putting it where it needs to go. I also feel like with their budget this year, they put it in the wrong spots. Like, why did we need like a rave club hangout bar under the Coke Pavilion where literally nobody was hanging out? The poor dancers were up there dancing for nobody. Like, it makes no sense. In Scareoke, I didn't even walk over there because I didn't want anything to do with it. Why are we putting our money into things that don't matter? Why are we not putting money into, you know, paying employees more? Why are we not putting money into getting more scare zones in your park so that it's not completely empty? Why are we not, you know, making these houses filled with employees, you know, scare actors, or even some animatronics just to get the vibe going? Most of the houses I walked through last night just seemed like I was walking through a behind the scenes tour of a haunted house where I could see all the decorations and the atmosphere and the scenery. It didn't seem like I was walking through a like Halloween event where I'm there to get scared. Also, the new show out on Gwazi Field. What is it? What is it? Because to me it seems like it's just a overproduced karaoke show with a live band, some fire, and some fog. That's literally it. That's what it is to me. I think we should have done, we could have done that show, right? But I think we could have done better with it. We could have added a dance battle. We could have added, you know, some comedy to it. We could have done more, and we should have done more. And the reason I keep saying we is because as a community, we could do better by pushing the negative stuff down their throats and making them understand that their event is getting worse and worse every year. But we're not. So they're only going to give you all the positives and make you vote for their being the #1 haunted event whatever in the US. But that's not it. That is far from it. That's far from it. Now, I do want to say one thing about this, and it's going to be short, sweet, and simple. Do not accuse me of putting out false information about your event when it's just stuff you want to hide from the public. Anything I said was not false. It was just stuff that you didn't want the public to hear. Now, if they go to the event, they will see everything that I was talking about and know it was true. So do not falsely accuse me of anything. If you don't like negativity on your event, then maybe you should do better by making it more positive. So overall, was Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens Tampa worth the $60 that I paid to go? No, not one bit. And I wish I could have a different attitude towards this, but I can't. I feel like I got $5 to $10 worth of scares and entertainment out of this event that I paid $60 for. Now normally I buy a pass so I can keep going back. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I will go back for you guys and film another video to see if it's improved, but I don't know if I'm getting a pass, and I don't know if I'm gonna be going as much as I have done in previous years. Do I recommend giving the event a shot if you've never been, or if you just wanna go and, you know, try to have a good time? Absolutely. Go grab a ticket, go have fun with some friends, grab a drink or two, and just have a good time. But don't expect it to be like it used to be. Don't expect it to be all praise and no fail. It's unfortunate that I'm saying it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean, the prices of things too have skyrocketed, not even including the 5% surcharge they've added on to everything. So it's almost like a vacation in itself just to go to a Halloween event anymore. And the final thing I want to say about this is I haven't been to a single Halloween haunt event this season that has operational success. All of them had failed in some way. And last night, Busch Gardens failed me completely out of all 3 events I've been to. There were no line markers or queue line markers to sort out the lines for the food and drinks and the houses. It was just like how Halloween Horror Nights was opening weekend, where everybody was just merging together, and then people thought people were cutting, when really this person wanted a drink and this person wanted to go to the house. So I don't know what's going on this year with any haunted event, but I hope we can fix it. Like, we're only in the start of September. We have all this time to try to fix it, and I hope it fixes it. I hope it gets fixed. But yes, I will be back both Howl-O-Screams. I will be going back to Halloween Horror Nights at some point, just to keep you guys updated and be as honest and as transparent as I possibly can be. But that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You guys enjoyed the video, and like always, I'll see you on the next journey. Peace.